Hey there, hope you're okay. Some footage here I recorded back in December last year. The weather was quite snowy, as you can see, which often provides a nice opportunity for some photographs. It was snowing quite heavily, but I did manage to get one image. Here it is. In this image I was going for a high key effect. There was a lot of snow blowing around, but I wanted to let the colours come through where possible. I continued to wander around this old pit. It's been closed down for quite a long time now, and there's quite a bit of growth of trees and bushes there, but sadly didn't manage to find any more images as pretty as it was. Later in the day, as it had stopped snowing, I decided to take the DJI Mini 2 out for a flight. It was approaching sunset, and although we've seen many images, I guess, from the air of different landscapes in the snow, it's not something that we get that often in this area. So I thought it'd be a nice opportunity once again to see if I could get some interesting shots. And I managed to get one or two, as we can see further on in the film. The hill in the distance there is a very popular site for sledging, as you can see by the marks going down it. I'm not entirely sure that this works as a landscape shot, but still it's something we don't see every day, so I guess it was worth taking the image. Climbing out here over a local hill called Ives Head. It never does cease to amaze me that this little drone can produce such decent quality images from its 12 megapixel sensor. As we can see, the colours are slightly turning into the purple here, but as we fly in the opposite direction with the sun catching the sides of the hill, we can see more of a golden glow to it. This led me into my next shot. As I was flying in this direction, I thought it'd make quite a nice panorama, and took about 3 images and put them together in Lightroom to get this effect. In this reveal shot, as we're climbing out over Ives Head, in the distance you can see the Trent Valley appearing behind the hill. Off to the sort of centre right is Nottingham, and Shepshire a little bit nearer, not that you can see them particularly well. Here we can see the golden light as the sun's setting over Ives Head. This brings me into the next image, which is still more or less taking in the same direction that the aircraft was pointing in at the start of the clip. The colours and shapes in the sky were what drew me in to take this image. With the sun finally starting to disappear below the horizon off to our right, I decided to take a few shots flying across the fields here. As we rise in this shot, you can see Mount St Bernard's Abbey, the monastery, off to the top right. As I was flying around, I noticed these cows. This shot was taken zoomed in, so don't worry, I wasn't attempting to scare them or cause them any distress, but they made quite an interesting effect on the snow-covered landscape, especially with the footprints as well. There's one of them, I don't know if you noticed, seems to be a bit inclined to misbehave and maybe bully the other cows. I'm not too sure what it's doing here, but it does seem to be rounding up one of its companions. And now, with the sun finally disappeared below the horizon, again flying towards the Trent Valley, we can see the colours have taken a distinctly cooler turn. In the distance there we can see Blackbrook Reservoir as we fly over this sledging hill again. In the last image of the film we see the brook that actually leads into Blackbrook Reservoir here, off to the bottom right hand side of the screen. It's quite flooded at the moment, although in this image it's not too bad. I'm flying back in for a hand catch landing, but I hope you've enjoyed the film. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thanks, bye for now.